Started. And welcome back, everyone, to another night of streaming. A little later start than normal, but it is Labor Day weekend, so lots of fun happening. And we have a new game that we are playing. If you remember last week, we ended our Dwarf Fortress playthrough. We had a uh, interesting ending where everyone you died of thirst, and it was horrible and tragic, and realized the severity of the problem a little too late. But so we are back, and I would like to give a shout out to Outlander34 for providing code for this game. So, Warsim, the Realm of Aslona. So, it is a text-based uh, kingdom management game. So, in the vein of Dwarf Fortress and other things. Uh, and we are in 0.7.66 piece. It is available right now on Steam. Go and pick it up. But for us today, we are going to be starting a new game here. And so here we can decide what our world will look like. Choices completely shapes the game. So choosing a random race pulls from a list of the 75,066,204 possible your world. So that right there is various possibilities of this. So taking various elements of uh, race and various sub abilities that those do, and doing a random mix of them. So with a few my understanding, a few variants not being permitted. So to let's see. A completely custom game allows you to change everything. So, and we are not going to be doing that. We are, let's see, so we can, random races, select races, completely custom game, set race packs, and we're going to start out here with a random world. And you want to lead races that fit the world completely up to fate, or like the chance to select another random lot and find one you're happy with. Yeah, let's. So this right here is basically asking that if we get a bad roll of the die and have some not very interesting ones, or ones we think are going to be really difficult to play with, would we like to uh, the possibility of redoing it? Absolutely not. We are going to jump straight into it. So, and how long do you want this game to run for? At this, so we basically just want to see how far we can go. Well, we're going to give this kind of a little bit of a try. So we're only going to go for the 25-year short. And let's to go with the basic music there. So choose known as a king, queen, or something else. So cat want to guess something? Cat wants to say anything? We'll go with the default key and you make your own name or randomly generated. I want to see what they randomly generate. Your name will be Gorbel the Beast Tamer. Alright, King of the Land. So that is an awesome name. You're accepting. Alright, so and how difficult do we want this to be? So this is gonna affect how much territory and aka how much wealth we make, what our starting army and troops look like. So we don't want this to be too hard, but we don't want this to be too easy, so we're going to go with just a normal game. So, we're the ruler of the kingdom of Aslona. Once a great and mighty empire, fighting against the little rebellion of Arundel, the Kinslayer, and the hordes of bandits loyal to Benora, overlord of the bandit horde. The world is vast and complex. There is much to see and do and little time to waste. From the fabled ancient lands to the blood-soaked arena, these lands call to be united under the flag of Aslona. And we start. So we are generating all the bits of the world, the independent kingdoms, goblin tribes, kingdom to form evil scions, blood clans of barbaric, thorn fungal folk blood champion. Interesting. Let's see, so this is my first actual playthrough. I have watched a couple of Let's Plays and did a little bit of reading on this so I don't come into it completely blind, but not a whole lot, so a lot of this will be figuring it out as we go through. Various adventurers that are populating the world. And the world is full of mystery and wonder. There are many peoples in the world. There are men, barbaric shore fungus folk, abysmal godlings, deformed earthen gumpkins, evil scions, tortured forest orclings, goblins, and demons. My understanding is that men, goblins, and demons will always be default, and everything else is up to a random roll of the. You're invited to the royal crowning ceremony where you can learn of your newly inherited realm. Of course, you are the ruler of this kingdom and can also ignore the ceremony completely. You know what? We will attend our ceremony. You enter the throne room for the first time as ruler of Aslona. Crowds of people gather to see their new king. Take a moment to observe the room. The High General of Aslona approaches. Alright. And there he is. Loren Peckner. I hope you are well, my lord. I shall crown you as the one true king of Aslona. You gained this title through a bet with the previous king, who is now poor and fortuneless. Though many have revolted against your crowning, we as noble servants of the crown must stand behind you. So, interesting start to my reign. So I crown you as the king of Aslona. Long may you reign. Now you may wish to know the state of the realm. Aslona's 5 territorial holdings make us a threat to others. The kingdom's personal army consists of 333 peasant workers, 133 soldiers, and 5 loyal knights who serve your cause. The kingdom has a total of 15,500 gold in its coffers, which is a decent sum. Also, 453 additional gold in the bank. My king, now that you are crowned, you may speak the old crow if you wish for any tutoring on matters of the realm. If you are unsure of what to do, I would highly recommend it. Although, if you would like to discuss it later, you may do so by returning to the throne room. So, I'm going to speak to the old crow, which will be more or less just kind of a overview. So, welcome, my lord. About what you wish to learn, or what do you wish for me to summarize for you? So, I personally like this. This is essentially your you know, question, questions and help menu here, and it's all done in the theme of the game. So, you want to look at diplomacy first. So, diplomacy is your interaction between nations and clans. And let's see, between neutral nations, the first action towards positive relations is trade agreement. So, want to get those. Let's see. It is recorded in your caravan reports. The amount of money you receive is proportional to the wealth of these nations, which in turn will be proportional to the number of lands. So, lands equals more wealth. If you are starting to defend your lands, you could consider boosting relations with a friendly faction by gifting them lands. So instead of losing them through raids and war, just gift them away. If they are trading partners, trade income, once you have a good relationship, making that nation your ally, giving you access to new diplomacy options is pressing. Among these new options, you'll find the levy your troops significant financial reward, depending on your relative military strength. You could even attempt trying to vassalize. So, civilization is the only way to ensure an entire, really peaceful realm without destroying every kingdom. Once a vassal can instruct them to attack other factions and whatnot. And I think 9. Alright, so short versions of everything. One, you can recruit people from all around the world. These units are ranked by battle score, which determines how strong they are. 50 is average. Armor, 100 is soldier, 150. So, 2. Hire new staff from the staff screen. Speak to them, find out who they are and what they can do. Staff like myself can be called and private meetings. Your own room. 3, we went through 4. So, it's laws suit you. You can change taxes, recruitment, and all kinds of other policies. They'll beware upsetting people through high taxes. Be very bad policy. Alright. Yeah. There are a few additional buildings that have been created and visited. Something that will happen in a well-established our throne room. Anyone from your realm who've made the trip to your throne room deal with peddlers, criminals, and poor neighbors. But watch champions rise and fall and take over the place. Manage it. The arena is a fun place to be. So apparently our people are in a blood sport. Everyone needs a hobby. Raid to steal lands of your enemies. Raid to take their gold. In skirmish to cut their numbers down. Only destroy a faction by repeatedly invading until they have no lands. And Okay. So we can recruit and sell troops, hire mercenary companies, hire staff and champions. Oh, let's see. Diplomacy. Good. Let's see what we currently have here. I like that they have just evil policy. Go look at that. So remove gambling tax. So banking tax. Have gambling tax, which we already have it. So we don't have a banking tax at the moment, so we could start one. End the land tax, so we already have that. And also people dislike that, so ending it we get a popularity boost. Subsidize the arena, so that's 1K per turn. Oh. Tax, people's tax, for more tax equals more tax. So when you're really desperate and don't care about your popularity, tax it. I'm okay with how that's set up at the moment. Recruiting, free enlistment. So anyone who wants to show up can declare forceful enlistment. And a lot of peasants here declared no enlistment. Ban local militias. So more peasants and cease peasants. So right now we're letting just anyone who wants to join show up, and we're training them soldiers. And we are allowing local militias, which gives us, I assume, gives us a boost against like skirmishing and raiding, but at the less people that we can get to the main army. Alright. Goblin policies. Goblin Scourge, pay a 10 gold bounty per goblin head. At the present time, they're not that big of issues, so I'm not going to worry about it. So apparently we have goblin slavery as a thing right now. We could ban. And in the goblin celebration, and that 1K per turn, I assume that benefit goblin relations. Policy. So right now apparently we are allowing mercenary companies. Could be outlawed. So their mercenary groups active. Large mercenary groups grant. So again, pretty high cost there. And options. So what are social policies? So homes for the poor. So 500 per year. Let's see. Hire the love cult to increase public order. Interesting. And I have no slaves to, so not that necessarily that we aren't allowing for that, but we cannot move it. So 6. Close the prison. All prisoners free. That sounds like a bad idea, at least for the time. Clear mass execution law. The prison population. Clear rehabilitation. That again, pretty high cost. And allow overzealous and do celebration. And 20 gold reward bandits. If you start becoming a problem, you need to remember that. Your harvest hours work the peasants harder, but they might, like that. Forgive outlaws. Allows outlaws back in society. Force everyone to wear hats. Declare a different number for our current year. You're actually currently outlaws. So the scribe notes down your demand on the scroll and heads to off to action them. You have declared that in these troubled times, people must unite. You forgive bandits and outlaws in your lands. So what this will do is people who are currently that can come back in. There's a chance that they will, become outlaws again. But so give them that option. So that will give us more peasants, more soldiers early on, but might have a little bit of quick unrest from some of that. And what are some of our just evil policies? Declare pillaging. Soldiers can rob peasants, but I get a cut. Declare curfew. Rest. Declare a reading tax. More money from people. Declare a walking tax. Again, more money. Declare Aslona as a kingdom, and so don't no longer have peasants. So we're not going to do that, any of those for now. And so going staff and champions was temporary physical room, arena, World Bank, other buildings. We with the current report. There's no, because we just get started. So we'll have to go through all of that here. Knights, bandits, our ranks, no goblins. Alright. So with that, so things that are pretty important early on is the change. So you got the rebels, the bandit horde, the Devlin Hurt, Devlin Rock, independent territories. Let's talk with the Aslona militia. Have the to not skilled enough to speak with goblin clans, and there's no minor bandit adventure groups to talk with and talk with. So we are going to start off by talking with independent territories. And of all known independent kingdoms and territories, look at them and learn their race, culture, and lore, as well as their diplomacy. So the blood clans of barbaric shore fungal of Harlana, Alas, formed the masterdom of Gekka, and let's see, evil Cyan Free City, and the that's where they apparently. Let's see, blood clans. So that top units over 1600. So 4, and that's factoring 4. Old tells you that the point there not possible. The lack of ability, savage. But all right. Well, their total units is 49, and 49 units, and 7 lands. Actually, they're like so. Well, don't have the ability to talk yet, and either here 311, 312 troops, 6 land. Great Master Gekik, the Iron Pirate. The Cyan Free City. I think their race is referred to as evil. The Frightened City is made up of 100 troops by Jumper the Second, magic themselves withdrawn from the world. They are powerful and use magic to conceal themselves from outsiders. People are evil and completely lack the kind of empathy, any kind of empathy for others, knowing only hatred and suffering. Are considered by many to be a force of evil in the world. But they are highly civilized. Dwarves are duty, allies, darkness. Alright. So, gold is currency. Did not believe in essential combats, therefore have no arena. Do not allow slavery within their lands. Punish those who support it. They have a system of independence. Lord is the of their territory. They don't sound overly evil. Uh, Lord Uyak, he brain damage. But is trusted vassal and free for its prior personality and defensive ability. It occupies the second land. Independent. They're all independent. Anything else is 10 years. Alright. Oh. So I guess we're going to look here. King Man on. Let's see. Now that he is hostile. Let's send so more to gain their trust. He won't trade with just anyone. available. Alright, back up. Okay, so fence report yet. Thanks with that strong still 200 guards, many clients and customers. Alright. 2024. Yeah, let's see. How much gold budget I have? 1,000. So almost back to and that was planned for into before we do anything. And we're going to there have troops led by Mug the Face. Known as cousins of orcs, they are smaller and weaker, but much greater. Suffered the past, but still, and are still suffering in the aftermath. Population live in a group of barely civilized folk. Framed worms are integrity, light, and laws. Light drachma is currency. I believe in non-essential combat. I have no idea. They sacrifice a tenth of their population on the death of their ruler. They do not allow slavery within their lands. They have a system of equality and spread their army equally. So, they're the first. Yeah. It's if mug at the face. Alright, one. Happy to trade with you and that the deal take place immediately. Awesome. That so if we get there, we'll give you 500. And how about the form a trade route with you, though the Dune Jumper warns that a trade can stop at any moment. Alright, well, hopefully that investment is worth it. So those are, so let's see, so, oh, we're at war with the, if we can do anything about that. Yeah, they have 49 troops, but it's a lot of battle score. A lot of that. Okay, and I don't have. I have to get them to stop reading. Ugh. Kingdom of what is one of the two largest goblin clans and rival to the Kingdom of Arak, and a vast number of them are known for their tribal. Apparently, I can't do much. Oh, yeah, it's not possible. How about rivals here? They're also savage after the encounter, and so we are going to explore the realm a bit and are toward nothing of the pretty places north, trying to drive to the south and start by heading to the west. Inland is one of the most beautiful places in all the realm, little more than farmland and workers, hardly any room for trouble at all. Land is fertile and the happy. Here, press 1 to wander aimlessly. Uh, Alright, we wander some more. Find a wandering group of 12 mercenary soldiers. Their leader steps forward and says, "His one will gladly join you for no less than gold each. We can hire them. So, let us take the gold and proceed to join your ranks." Alright, and let's see, so we send that. Then we are going to, okay. So, nothing of interest happened. The realm recently, the general, not there, my king, what? General Dragon, pretty king, what are your orders? Take the rebels, take the bandit horde, take the goblins, take the blood clans, and Well, let's see. We are at war with a bunch of people. And thinking that the rebels are. Let's see. Invade lands behind County. I need rebels. We'll just do a skirmish. And any peasants to wish to send. We'll send and 10%. Let's send peasants. Soldiers wish to send knights. That skirmishing them will cut their numbers down with so much risk. Good plan, my lord. A small little party arrive in the rebel territory and prepare for battle that will take place at the village. The enemy emerges and the battle begins. Well, a lot of my I killed the enemy peasant, enemy peasant, enemy peasant. My one knight I sent was killed. So that was an absolutely horrible, horrible decision. For it, I lost just. Heard a mercenary group has disbanded. 121 gold in rent. My 5 lands. Free caravan from the Cyan City. Earned almost as much as I spent to get the caravans. Give me a list of 22 soldiers from lands. Let's see. Percent 370 gold. Profits. And 6 gold in interest. 100 gold. Gambling laws. 1,000 general tax. 100 gold in that one's there. Your law 5 outlaws listed in my army. My knight trained 20 peasants. Peasants earned harvest. 70 wages. Earn 16 wages. 12 wages per night. So 300. Expenses. 39. Was 4,000. Enlisted new soldiers. There are 2 clans. The bandits. And warlords. Church enlisted 12 tribals. Berserkers. Alright. I'm gonna send a whole lot because also growing. Lost a skirmisher with the rebels. The bandits invaded the land to the east and city. Lost a skirmish with the Oaken Chieftain. And attempted to raid lands of the Oaken Chieftain but was successful. Formed earthen masterdom of Dick. Lost a skirmish with Church and Hillside and Free State. Attempted to raid the lands of the banded. Baker, Defender. Alright, and I think here. Going to save the game. Let's see. There. Alright, and with that, we are going to call it here. So, if you enjoyed, let me know. If you liked anything after this, so let me know. Only 25 years, so first one was a little slow. We kind of know who who are potential allies, and we don't have much hope against. We can start making some things and want to do some more exploration. I know there's some stuff we can go out and discover and whatnot. So I'd like to see what we get this, and hopefully we can do a little better on our skirmishes, raids, whatnot. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.